About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right to the air is Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. He's inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way home. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Colts. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Second and a yard. On play action, Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his...
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The motion man here is Mitchell. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good game.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similarly.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. Completing this one to Downs. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? This is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, trying to find some place to escape, and there was none. A big loss on the play.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
3rd and long. Richardson operating from the pistol. On a blitz, overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again. His kick is good. And the Colts will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. Mixon has the first down and more. The speed on display. He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run to the house for 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. The veteran, Danico Autry, brings him down. Second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Richardson going to look to throw. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll get this up to the 44. Jeff Okudah, former 3rd overall pick in the draft, there on the tackle. Here comes 3rd and 6. Richardson to throw. That's the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing is Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is how you really judge quarterbacks operating in the NFL. This is not 7-on-7. This is not summer camp where the quarterback can't be touched. Everybody can throw the ball from a clean pocket. Can you operate under the fire and be on time, in rhythm, and be accurate with the ball, with contact? And we saw it played out perfectly here. His ability to push the ball downfield, knowing that hit was coming, that's playing quarterback in the NFL.
His second catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown. Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor. Complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Richardson. It's to the left side and taken in by Downs.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll let Richardson run this himself. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this one is picked off. It's Juju Brents. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
When you get a big return like that, the offense takes the field with a lot more energy. They can see the end zone. They know they've got a short field. It brings a boost to the entire sideline when the special teams can have an impact play like we just saw there.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. Oh! And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. They'll run here with Mixon. And He's got another one. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. That is his third touchdown of the game and his ninth for the year. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. The return starts from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First and 10. Throwing, Richardson. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. They face second down and 7. Now Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. The Colts about set to punt. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. On first and 10, here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. On first down, it's Stroud. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
A second down throw for Stroud. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's got his man complete to Dell. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators. trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. And this ball's going to go out of bounds. Not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Stroud going to tuck this one on the zone read. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Joe Mixon, touchdown Texans. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And the Texans will have great field position right around midfield.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And he's going to take this all the way home. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will extend this third quarter lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Richardson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. What can they do here on third down and 7? To throw, it's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Richardson. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. They need 8 as they come up for third down. In motion now, it's Collins. That's into the hands of Diggs. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So fourth down, and it's the former Chief, Tommy Townsend, to punt for Houston. Back deep, Anthony Gould. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll go right and find his running back. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. Really showing off the elusiveness after the catch. That's a gain of 26. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. That one taken in by Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
35, Colts 17.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. This is caught at the 2. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal. Richardson gonna look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Indianapolis. He had the touchdown run earlier, now add a TD reception. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
To throw, it's Stroud. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, He might be running out of time.
Now he's loose again. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone.